The president's inbox is flooding with letters urging him not to assent to the controversial bills awarding the MPs, president, deputy president and other state officers perks that could cost the taxpayer over 2 billion shillings. The Attorney General Professor Githu Muigai, one of the many designated state officers who would benefit from the two bills if passed into law, has expressed his dissatisfaction with the way Parliament went about passing the bills. Githu says MPs actually went through the back door to reinstate the said retirement packages into the two bills after the president rejected the finance appropriation bill which contained the perks earlier. At the time, Parliament was unable to raise a two-thirds majority vote to overrule the president's decision. Parliament, however, found a way to reintroduce the subject of the perks again on the floor of the House, and it sailed through unopposed, much to the dismay of the Kenyan populace. The civil society says the MPs were making an obscene demand.
At a time that they should be concerned about the security of Kenyans, MPs are once again planning how to raid our treasury. We call on all Kenyans to say no to this robbery of the country by the MPs. We say no to state funerals, no to exorbitant send-offs, no to diplomatic passports, no to greed and ransacking of the Kenyan people.
Kenyans should organize themselves through various organizations, even through the church-based organizations, through faith-based organizations. Organize yourselves so that we can have, on that day, the 14th of January, a call for mass action that is countrywide.
They also put the president on notice that if he acts contrary to the expectation of Kenyans opposing the bills, the consequences will be dire.
The president will be opening himself to impeachment, and I don't think he would like to soil his legacy in this short period that he has remained with.
Speaking in Naivasha, the Restore and Build Kenya party leader Professor James Ole Kiapi, while meeting area leaders, also voiced his disappointment with the MPs.
The nurses were on strike for almost a month, and there was no money to pay them. But now we have 2.6 billion to go and make the MPs happy. Not to mention that a lot of them have even mismanaged CDF. And then you are now rewarding them.
But even some members of parliament, majority of them presidential flag bearers for various coalitions, say they are dismayed by what their peers did.
Those self-awards offend the Constitution. It is time to stop that by the truthful recommendations coming in and the matter being tackled in accordance with our supreme law.
Hata hii bill ambayo ilipitishwa sijui imefanya makosa, sitaki ni wadanganyi. Sisi tulikuwa tunataka hiyo bill ihakikishe ya kwamba mzee wetu ambaye ametufanyia kazi, mzee Mwai Kibaki, aende aungane na mzee Moi wastaafu, tuwachunge wakae pamoja. Si ni hivyo?
Nimeandika barua kwa Rais Mwai Kibaki. Nimemwambia yeye asiweke sahihi kwa hiyo sheria ambayo wajumbe walipitisha jana.
Will President Kibaki resist the temptation to award himself a 25 million shilling send-off package plus $1 million shillings every month for the rest of his life, alongside 9.6 million shillings for every one of the 220 MPs and a host of other designated state officers? The buck stops with him. Sylvia Chebet, Citizen Weekend.